Section 5.2 is dividing polynomials. We will look at dividing a polynomial by a monomial first. And for this, you simply just use the quotient rule of exponents. So if I take the polynomial that's the following and divide it by the monomial x squared, I'm simply going to divide each term by x squared. So we'll have x to the fourth y plus 10x cubed y minus x squared, and each of those terms will be divided by x squared. The result with exponent rules, remember we subtract our exponents, so 4 minus 2 gives me x squared y plus 10xy, and these cancel out, and remember when something cancels out, don't just get rid of it, put a placeholder of a 1 there. In the next example, you will see that this says a polynomial times a monomial to the negative 1. If you recall, a negative 1 exponent means to make that as a fraction. So this is really 1 over 4x, which is just a fancy way of saying division. So this is just simply saying this polynomial divided by 4x. So again, we will divide everything by 4x, and here is your result. Now let's look at dividing using long division. One really important thing to do is to make sure you don't have any gaps. And what we mean by that is make sure that there are no missing powers. So this is going from x to the second to x to the first to technically x to the 0. So we have no gaps here. This is x to the first to x to the 0. Again, no gaps here. So we're in good shape. So now what I'm simply going to do is put the divisor out front. X plus 3 will be out front. And we're dividing into the polynomial of x squared plus 5x plus 8. So the first thing I'm going to do is ask myself, how many times does x go into x squared? And that is x to the first power. So now we multiply. X times x is x squared, and x times 3 is positive 3x. With long division, we now subtract. Make sure when you subtract that quantity that you are distributing the negative to both pieces. So x squared minus x squared is 0, and this is really 5x minus 3x gives me 2x. I now carry down the 8. And we start the process over again. How many times does x go into 2x? And that is a positive 2 times. And now we multiply. 2 times x is 2x, and 2 times 3 is 6. We subtract that, and we get 2. There's nothing left to bring down, so this is my remainder. The correct way to then write the remainder is, because it's positive, we will write plus with the remainder of 2 all over what I divided by, which is x plus 3. So this did not go in evenly because we have a remainder, but the answer is x plus 2 over x plus 3.